Your video is on that time. Hello. Okay, is it a join idea? There is some issue on your side. Now, can you hear me? Yes. Okay. Okay. No, sometimes it's a lot of this is dependent on so many things. So you cannot really know which one. So okay, so your room has Khushbu, Amrita, Chirag, Sudesh right now. And you can see the names once you enter. Maybe one or two more people. So just like yesterday, 5 minute block should be enough. Okay. So I'm sending you in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, please. Enter.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Kushbu,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good.
Fantastic. Okay, so can you tell me a bit about your favorite movie scene?
Favorite movie scene? One Indian movie, Robo.
Mm-hmm.
Fight scene. That was very interesting. Fight scene, duplicates of many heroes. One hero make a lots of duplicates of his
Mm-hmm.
character, and interesting. That one interesting.
Okay. And why is it so interesting? What is interesting about it? Because you've told me it's really interesting. What is
Yeah,
interesting?
yeah. Fights. Actually, fights. He fights with all the enemy, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
or he makes a lot of duplicates of his self own character, maybe like 1,000, 2,000 kind, maybe lot, or fight with other person.
Okay. And if you were a superhero yourself, who would you be?
Maybe Superman.
You'd like to be Superman, not Superwoman.
Yeah, maybe Superwoman.
Okay, and why? Why Superwoman? What do you like about her?
I want to fly without aeroplane and
Oh,
without any visa and passport, and
you
maybe what I completed my world tour.
okay? So you want the ability to fly and to finish your work
Yes.
and to finish work in good time. Okay, and my next question to you is, how do you spend your weekends?
Weekends, I finish my all the pending works and play with kids and watching TV, maybe some books, also reading some books for my kids, and I cooked something new recipes.
Mm-hmm. And what do you consider your superpower to be?
Superpower, my happiness and my cooking skills.
Ooh, okay. So you're a wild chef in the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah, I want to master chef.
Master chef.
Yes.
Fantastic. And what would you do if you had a boss and you disagreed with your boss a lot?
Disagree. I go and ask what to do with me and what's the problem. Please, please clear it, and I will handle very calmly, very gently, politely also. And if he never wants, then maybe I quite the job, maybe leave the job.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe actually quit.
Yes.
Okay. And my next question is, describe a decision that you regretted.
Regretted. Yeah, yeah. This pandemic situation, my kids' studies due to this pandemic situation.
You regret your kids' studies.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you regretting most from it?
Mm.
What are you regretting most about it?
Most about it, actually, I can't handle with household works with my little ones and my son studies. It's not very easy to handle alone.
To handle housework and them studying and
And
trying to help them.
yes, I have also a little one, 16 months, my daughter.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. If you could retire tomorrow, if you were working and you could retire, what would you do?
If I could retire tomorrow, then I enjoy it with my family and friends. I go for a world tour. Maybe world tour give me a lot of positiveness and happiness.
Oh, fantastic. And what one food could you not live without?
Dessert, sugar.
I
I,
love
yes, I can't live and my kids also.
I love how you just went dessert, sugar. I need my sugar.
Yes, yes, I make pistachio ice cream, maybe donuts. Sometimes I cooked cake, fruits cake.
Can you move into my house?
Yeah.
I need pistachio ice cream every
Yes, yes,
day.
please.
uh, um, what is your favorite travel destination?
Yeah, same my birthplace. My family is living there. My mom and dad, and my brother and my sister-in-law. So I went there. Actually, here, yeah. So I want to go there and maybe happy with my family. Spend some time.
Okay.
My birthplace.
Okay. And what is the best compliment you have ever received?
See me. I'm a happy person. My happiness and maybe my positiveness. I have a happy family. So that's it. My fitness also.
So the best comment that you've ever received has been that you're so
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, my husband and my family with my friends also. Yeah, my cooking skill is very nice. It's awesome. My mother-in-law very happy to eat lots of kind of thing.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay. Well, I think your time is up for today.
Thank
Well
you, ma'am.
done.
Thank you.
And we'll move to Amrit. Lovely. Hi, Amrit.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Have you had time to think about a few things to tell me today?
Sorry?
Have you had time to think about a few things you could talk to me about today after yesterday's class?
Yes.
Yes, good. Okay, so if you were a superhero, who would you be?
Spider-Man.
Why?
Because Spider-Man, I think it's a really good character, and also it's Iron Man, a very close relative friend, which is a small teenager,
Mm-hmm.
nearly to 15 years old, and he has a very flexibility. He is very strong, so I want to be like him.
Okay. And what would you do if you disagreed with your boss all the time?
What would I do if I disagree with my boss? Probably I try to sort out that problem and ask him that what is wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe anything due to work situations, due to any possibilities. And if he don't like me, then I had to quit the job if it is not necessary for me. If it is not a good job that my dream job, and I can get a better job than that, then I will quit.
Okay. And if you could there was one food, which is the one food you could not live without?
One food which I could not live without.
Yes.
Spicy foods.
Spicy foods. Okay. Anyone in particular?
Particular. There are many spicy foods in my country, probably. So I like them the most. So I think I can't live without spicy foods.
Okay. And let's see. My next question to you is describe a decision that you regretted.
A decision that I regretted.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to stay means when I had gone to my father's house. My father is not working here. He is in Jammu and Kashmir. It is very far from here, and then I have gone to there, and I only lived for 2 days or something. So I want to live more days. I have planned to live there more days, but uh, due to this uh, due to this winter vacations, because it's very short, so I can't live much days in that.
Okay, so you went there and you stayed there for a couple of days and you had to come back due to the COVID situation.
Yes,
Okay, with your dad, and your dad lives there now.
yes.
Okay. And how do you like to spend your weekends?
By completing all my schoolwork that teacher gave in the whole week, and also by practicing my hobbies very well and preparing for exams and reading books.
Okay. And what do you think is your superpower?
My superpower.
Hmm. What do you think it is? Everyone has their own superpower. Everyone is good at something. What do you think yours is?
I think that I can complete my homework, means my whole week homework in 2 to 3 subjects homework of one chapter only in half an hour. Means I can write it blindly, so many chapters that I want to write before the deadline date.
Okay. And can you tell me what is the best compliment you have ever received?
Well, my best compliment that I have ever received is from my teacher and my parents.
And what did they
That
say?
means if I get good marks in a subject, then teacher also say this boy is very intelligent, and my father also appreciates me. So I think that's the best compliment ever I got.
Okay. But have you received this? Have they told you this that that you got the best mark and therefore your father is very proud of you?
Yes.
You've gotten that. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so my next question is what is your favorite story?
Uh, my favorite story is my favorite story. Well, it's I don't know the story name. I am forgetting it,
Mhm.
but it's a boy who is very poor, and he became rich by doing hard work. Means he is alone. his parents are dead, and it's Samir, I think so. His parents are dead, and he live alone, and one day he is the richest man ever in the world.
Okay. And what do you like about that story? Why is it your favorite?
Because he's very poor, and without any external support he is able to do everything that he wants. So that's the main thing that I like.
Okay. And what steps do you take before making a decision?
What steps do I take before making a decision? Mm, means designing, thinking about what are the steps that I take, means thinking about how should be the decision and what should I do in that decision, probably.
Okay. Do you maybe talk to other people, research? What do you do? What do you usually
Yes,
do?
research.
You research. Do you take advice from friends or from family, maybe? Is there someone that you always talk to before you make a decision?
I think my family, but in some situations I have also my friends there.
Okay, so you've asked both. Okay, and is there someone who always knows?
Sorry.
Is there someone you always ask?
My sister.
Your sister. Okay, so your sister's a good mentor.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And what is your favorite travel destination? And we'll close with that.
Means what is your favorite? Means what is my favorite travel destination? So
Yes.
my favorite travel destination is Jammu and Kashmir because I have stayed there for 10 years, and we gone in winter there. So my father is there. It is snow falling, and I like snowfall very much. And there are also my friends and my old school that I have studied in. I met there, and I like that place very much. Even if I try to think it, it will come into my mind that I should go again there again.
Okay, good. We'll move on to Sidesh now. Thank you, Amrit. Well done. That was
Yes.
a lot better. Okay, so hi, Sidesh. Could you tell me what is your superpower?
So my superpower is my concentration.
Your concentration, okay. And if you were a superhero, who would you be and why?
So I would be Spider-Man because I can relate with its story and his morals also. So for example, of one of his moral that is great power comes with great responsibilities. So I can explain, I can understand its moral and can be as good as him.
Okay. What is your favorite movie scene?
So my
From
favorite
any
movie,
movie scene,
my
doesn't
favorite
necessarily.
movie scene is Avengers Endgame Final Battle.
And why?
So it was a very emotional moment that it ended with the end of Iron Man, who with many movies he made a very good impression on us. And although he was not my favorite superhero, but he made a very good impression, and the actor did a lot good job. But he has ended his whole career for his MCU Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that was a very emotional moment, and that was my best movie scene, I think.
Okay, fantastic. And what one food could you not live without?
Dessert.
Okay, any particular dessert or all dessert?
No, not like that dessert. It's only raw sugar.
Oh, anything made of sugar. Okay. How do you spend your weekends?
So my weekends are normally as my regular days, but everything is more. I wake up late. I wake up more late. I do much more work. I do much more everything more. I enjoy more. It's like my regular day, but I do everything more.
So I sleep in.
Yes, I wake up late and I play more, I study more, I enjoy more, and I
You really maximize everything. Okay,
yes.
so sleeping in means to wake up late, okay? So that means sleeping in. Okay, and if you could retire tomorrow, let's say you are working, if you could retire tomorrow, what would you do?
So I will try my another passion and try to convert it into another job. So many people have many passions, so he can get only one job. So if I get retired, I will try another passion to convert it into a job.
Oh, wow, okay. And if you won the lottery, how would you spend the money?
So I will divide the money. I will keep 50% for myself
I
and for
would.
my family, and 50% to I will give donate for the welfare of the people.
Mm-hmm.
So on my side, 50% I will plan a world tour and enjoy and everything else. And for the other side, I will try to remove the poverty from my state.
Okay. You will try to reduce poverty.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And what is your favorite story?
So it is The Last Leaf by O. Henry.
Oh, why? And what
So
is it about?
so it is about the great placebo effect and the inspiration and sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
So here, in 1897, a girl is infected with pneumonia, and that time pneumonia was a deadly disease, and she was getting very depressed by seeing a tree which was as it was a autumn season, the leaves of the tree were falling down, but she was also getting very depressed seeing that, and she was thinking that when the leaves will fall and I will also die. um,
Mm-hmm.
and in his neighbor and in her neighbor there live a painter, very great painter.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did, so one day when the last leaf left on the tree,
Yes.
he he went there and drew the same painting on the wall. And the next day when she saw the painting, she didn't understand that it was a artificial painting, and the placebo effect worked and she recovered. But
Okay,
there
so
was
it
a very and there was also a sacrifice that the painter, when he drew the painting, it was a very bad weather, and because of that bad weather he died the next day.
wow. Okay. That's quite a story. That's quite a story. Okay, well done, Sidesh. Chirag, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Chirag. So can you tell me your favorite story and why?
My favorite story is based on a film, Prince of Persia,
Mm-hmm.
and in that movie there is a prince, and his uncle betrayed him, and
Mm-hmm.
then he go back in time, and it is a very old movie, so I forgot his story, but he's go back in time and
He goes back in time, yeah?
yes,
And what does
and
he do?
go back in time and stops his uncle to betray him. Means his uncle betrayed him and killed his father. So he goes back in time, and before his father death, he caught him and
He
then
stops
killed him.
his uncle from betraying him
Yes,
and killing his father,
yes,
and he stops him by actually killing him himself.
yes.
Oh, stops. Sorry, I've written it down twice. Stops. Okay. Can you describe a decision that you regretted?
Um, uh, 1 year back, I have my maths classes, and my all brother and sisters have came.
Mm-hmm.
They live in another state, and they came into my house. And on that day, I have maths classes, so I go to the maths classes. And when
You.
I came back to
Mm-hmm.
home, I see that no one is here. I asked my mother that where they all gone. So my mother told that they all gone to water park, and they all,
Oh,
yes.
so you missed out.
Yes,
Oh, that's a shame. Okay. So hopefully they'll come back and visit
yes.
another time. So what one food could you not live without?
Pizza,
Pizza. What kind of pizza?
Mexican one or Italian one?
Mexicana. Okay.
Yes.
What steps do you take before making a decision?
Before making a decision,
Hmm.
uh, what other people will react on my decision?
How other people will
Yes,
react?
yes. How other people will react? What are the profits of my decision? Its benefit or not benefit? And
So the advantages and disadvantages
yes, yes,
of taking
advantages.
that
Yes.
decision. Okay. And what is the best compliment you have ever received?
Uh, I compliment. I don't remember it now.
You can't remember your best compliment.
I have got many compliments, but who is the best one? I didn't. I cannot classify it.
Okay.
The best one.
Then give us one.
Yes.
Give us one. Which is the one you remember right now?
Uh, Very good in maths. I go to the mathematics class. It is abacus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and it's very useful in maths, and you can do big sum by simply without
Mm-hmm.
doing any calculation by your own mind.
Okay, so
Yes,
you can calculate complex
yes,
sums. Complex sums.
yes.
Okay. And what is your favorite travel destination and why?
Delhi,
Mm-hmm.
which I have gone, and where I have to go, and it is in London,
Mm-hmm.
where I have to go, and which I have
Ah,
gone is
okay. So
New
I
Delhi.
have
Yes,
been to Delhi. A
yes,
place where
and
I have been to and is my
yes,
favorite is New Delhi. But a
yes,
place where I wish to go and visit, because I've never been there, is
yes,
London.
yes.
Okay. And my next question to you is, if you were no, what is your superpower?
My creativity,
Okay. And if you were a superhero, who would you be?
Iron Man,
Why?
because due to his creativity, he has made many suits which can protect the country from anything, and which which can be used to be fly in air.
Okay. Which
Yes,
he can
and
use to fly with?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I have
Okay.
attracted by his creativity and his courage.
Okay, so he has
Yes,
inspired my own creativity and
yes,
courage.
yes.
Activity. Okay, and courage. Okay. Well done. I think that is about all the time we have to discuss today. So I'll have to leave you now. You've got your notes written on the side, so make sure you take a look. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.